So, hello friends, this is Pradeep sir, Pradeep Parasmani. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Pradeep Parasmani. Here I am giving free education to all. So, please pass on this channel to whosoever is interested in free studies, mathematics, physics, chemistry, and English. Right? Till now, we have completed 6th standard mathematics. And now we are doing some topics of class 10th mathematics, right? In this particular video, I am explaining trigonometry in a very detailed manner, and I am sure that after watching this video, your trigonometry will be thoroughly cleared up. No doubts at all after that, right? So let's move on to the board, right? Thank you. So today we will understand what is trigonometry. This is a very important topic. It is very useful in engineering and mathematical calculations even, right? So please pay attention to each and every word of my explanation and do not skip the video. Watch the video till the end. Only then you will get the concepts cleared up, right? In order to understand trigonometry, first we should have a very clear-cut idea about the right-angled triangle. What is a right-angled triangle? A triangle in which one angle is 90 degree is called a right-angled triangle. As you can see in the figure, I have a triangle TRS, right? At S we are having a 90 degree angle and at R we are having an angle theta, right? Now this angle TRS, that is angle SRT is equal to theta, is actually an acute angle in the positive direction, that is anti-clockwise direction, right? We have to understand it this way. Now in a right angle triangle we have three sides, the hypotenuse, the perpendicular and the base, right? The first is the hypotenuse. It is the longest side of the right angle triangle. It is opposite to the 90 degree angle and we will have angle theta on the hypotenuse, right? The second side is the base, the side of the triangle on which theta and 90 degree are visible. That will be known as the base of the triangle. The third side is the perpendicular. This side will be opposite to theta always, and on this side we will observe 90 degree, right? So this has to be very clear. Only then you will be able to differentiate between the base, the perpendicular and the hypotenuse, right? Another important thing we have to remember is the Pythagoras rule, right? The Pythagoras theorem says that hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. H square is equal to P square plus B square. Now what are trigonometric ratios basically? So we have 6 trigonometric ratios. Now when we talk of this angle theta, this can either be measured directly with a protractor, or we can have the ratios of the sides, and 6 different ratios will be defined as sine theta, cosine theta, tangent theta, cotangent theta, cosecant theta and secant theta. Let us see how do we define these. Sine theta is written as sine theta is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse. Cosine theta is written as cos theta is equal to base by hypotenuse. Tangent theta is written as perpendicular by base. Now if you divide by h, the numerator and the denominator, you get P by h is equal to sine theta and B by h is equal to cos theta. So tan theta can also be written as sin theta by cos theta. The reverse of sin theta is equal to 1 by sin theta, which we write as cosecant theta or simply cosec theta. So it is written as cosec theta is equal to h by p, hypotenuse by perpendicular. Similarly, 1 by cos theta is equal to secant theta, which we write as sec theta is equal to h by b, hypotenuse by base. Also we have 1 by tan theta is equal to cotangent theta, which we write as cot theta is equal to b by p, that is base by perpendicular. And again, if we divide by h, the numerator and the denominator, we get cos theta by sin theta. So cot theta is also written as cos theta by sin theta. I hope you understood how to define these 6 T ratios. You need to remember these 6 T ratios all the time. Only then you will be able to calculate or solve the trigonometric problems. Right? Now we have 3 important trigonometric identities. So just see how we derive them basically. It is very easy process. For this, the first thing we have to remember is the Pythagoras theorem, h square is equal to p square plus b square. Now we divide by h square throughout. So we get h square by h square, p square by h square plus b square by h square. So 1 is equal to p by h whole square plus b by h whole square. P by h is sin theta and b by h is cos theta. So we write 1 is equal to sin theta square plus cos theta square. Now sin theta square is written as, please note it down, sin theta square is written as sin square theta. Similarly, cos theta square is written as cos square theta. So we will write 1 is equal to sin square theta plus cos square theta. That is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. This is a very important identity. You have to remember it always. Let us see the second identity now. So as you see on the board, we have sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. We divide by cos square theta throughout. So we will get sin square theta by cos square theta plus cos square theta by cos square theta is equal to 1 by cos square theta. So we will write sin theta by cos theta whole square plus 1 is equal to sec square theta, because 1 by cos theta is equal to sec theta. So 1 by cos square theta is equal to sec square theta, and sin theta by cos theta is equal to tan theta. So tan theta square plus 1 is equal to sec square theta. Now tan theta square is written as tan square theta. So we will write tan square theta plus 1 is equal to sec square theta. So tan square theta plus 1 is equal to sec square theta. So finally we get 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. Got it? Remember this identity also, it is a very important one. It will be used up in many places, right? Now let us see the third point. We had sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So this time we will divide by sin square theta throughout. So we will get sin square theta by sin square theta plus cos square theta by sin square theta is equal to 1 by sin square theta. So we will get 1 plus cos theta by sin theta square is equal to 1 by sin square theta, and cos by sin is cot theta. So 1 plus cot theta square is equal to cosec square theta, because 1 by sin theta is equal to cosec theta. So 1 by sin square theta is equal to cosec square theta. Got it? So cot theta square is cot square theta. Therefore we will write 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. Right? So these are 3 very important identities which you will be using while solving the trigonometric problems, especially in the questions where you have to prove the identities or prove left hand side is equal to right hand side type of questions, right? And also always remember that sin theta by cos theta is equal to tan theta, and reverse is cos theta by sin theta is equal to cot theta, right? So if you remember these 5 things, this chapter will be very easy for you. Now let us move on to the next part. Now see, I have drawn a table and I have written standard angles. So we have some standard angles: 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree angles. So what is the value of sin theta, cos theta and tan theta for these respective standard angles? So it is very easy to remember table. Just follow my words and listen carefully. See the first line, sin theta is equal to 0, half, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2 and 1. This means sin 0 is equal to 0, sin 30 degree is equal to half, sin 45 degree is equal to 1 by root 2, sin 60 degree is equal to root 3 by 2 and sin 90 degree is equal to 1. Got it? Just reverse this sequence for cos theta. So we will write 1 root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, half and 0. That is cos 0 is 1, cos 30 is equal to root 3 by 2, cos 45 is equal to 1 by root 2, cos 60 is equal to half and cos 90 is equal to 0. Now see the third line, tan theta. We can remember it either straight way as tan theta 0, 1 by root 3, 1, root 3 undefined. That is tan 0 is equal to 0, tan 30 degree is equal to 1 by root 3, tan 45 is equal to 1, tan 60 is equal to root 3, tan 90 is equal to undefined, right? Or there is a very simple other method also. You can write tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta. And suppose you have to find the value of tan 0. So you will write sin 0 by cos 0. So sin 0 is 0 and cos 0 is 1. So we will write 0 by 1. Here you have to remember one very important thing, that 0 by any number, anything is 0 and anything divided by 0 is undefined in mathematics. So you can check this for other values also. Suppose I have to find out tan 30, then I will write sin 30 by cos 30. So 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2 will give us 1 by root 3. If you have to find out tan 45, then sin 45 divided by cos 45 will give you 1 by root 2 divided by 1 by root 2 is equal to 1. If you have to find out tan 60 degree, you will write sin 60 degree divided by cos 60 degree, that is root 3 by 2 divided by half, which will give you root 3. Interesting one is, suppose you have to find tan 90 degree, you will write tan 90 degree is equal to sin 90 degree divided by cos 90 degree, that is 1 divided by 0. So anything divided by 0 is undefined in mathematics. Similarly, for the other 3 trigonometric ratios, that is cosec theta, sec theta and cot theta, I will suggest that you convert them. For example, cosec theta you convert to sin theta as 1 by sin theta. If you want to find the value of sec theta, you can convert it to cos theta. And if you find the value of cot theta, you better write it as cos theta by sin theta. And you can find the values just as I explained, right? I hope this table system is very much clear to you. So you can easily calculate the value of sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec theta, sec theta, cot theta for any standard angle, that is 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree or 90 degree. Now let us see the next part. Before understanding the next part, let me tell you what is meant by complementary angles. Complementary angles are those whose sum is 90 degree. That is, if I have two angles 60 degree and 30 degree, I will say that these are complementary angles because sum of these angles is equal to 90 degree. Now suppose I have an angle 30 degree. So the complement of it will be written as 90 minus 30 degree, that is 60 degree. So I will say that 30 is the complement of 60 degree and 60 is the complement of 30 degree. I hope you got this point, right? So now we have some complementary angles when related to these 6 T ratios. So the first is sine 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. Cos 90 minus theta is equal to sine theta. Tan 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta. Cosec 90 minus theta is equal to sec theta. Sec 90 minus theta is equal to cosec theta. And cot 90 minus theta is equal to tan theta. We have to remember these also because some different type of questions will be getting related to these complementary angles, right? So now that we have an idea about the trigonometric ratios, the trigonometric identities, the standard angles and the complementary angles, I will solve some sums so that you can understand the topic well, right? The first example I have given how to find the value of sine 60. Sine 60 is equal to root 3 by 2. Straightway from the table we have to learn it. Now suppose I have to find cosec 60. I will write it 1 by sine 60, 1 by root 3 by 2, which will be 2 by root 3. Got it? Secondly, we know that cos 60 is equal to half. So if I have to find out sec 60, I will write 1 by cos 60, 1 by half, which will give us 2, right? Similarly, if I have to find tan 30, I will write sine 30 by cos 30, that is 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2, that is 1 by 2 into 2 by root 3, which is finally giving us 1 by root 3. Same way for tan 90 also, we'll write it as sine 90 by cos 90, that is 1 by 0. Anything by 0 is undefined in maths. Got it? Then we have tan 0, that is sine 0 by cos 0, that is 0 by 1. We get the answer as 0. 0 divided by anything is 0. Next we have cot 60. So cot theta is equal to cos theta by sine theta. So I will write cot 60 is equal to cos 60 by sine 60. Cos 60 is equal to half and sine 60 is equal to root 3 by 2. So I will write 1 by 2 into 2 by root 3, which will give us 1 by root 3, which is equal to 1 by tan 60, reverse of cot 60, right? Got it? So cot 60 is equal to 1 by tan 60 and tan 60 is root 3. So I am getting cot 60 is equal to 1 by root 3. I hope it is clear. Similarly, cot 30 degree is equal to 1 by tan 30 degree. Tan 30 degree is equal to 1 by root 3. So I will get root 3 as the answer. Otherwise also if you solve it, cos 30 by sine 30 will give you root 3 by 2 and 1 by 2. Root 3 by 2 into 2 by 1, which is equal to root 3. I hope both the methods are very clear now, right? Now let us solve some different type of questions. See the next one. The question is solve cos theta into sine 90 minus theta plus sine theta into cos 90 minus theta. So in the next step we will convert sine 90 minus theta to cos theta and cos 90 minus theta to sine theta. So we will get cos theta into cos theta plus sine theta into sine theta, that is cos square theta plus sine square theta, which is an identity, and cos square theta plus sine square theta is equal to 1. See the next one, it is very interesting. tan 1 degree, tan 2 degree, tan 3 degree, and so on multiplied till tan 89 degree, right? So what we do here is that we convert this tan 1 degree as tan 90 minus 89 degree, tan 2 as 90 minus 88 degree, tan 3 as 90 minus 87 degree, and so on. If you proceed in this sequence, you will come across tan 45, and the value of tan 45 is 1. So we are writing tan 90 minus 89, tan 90 minus 88, tan 90 minus 87, and so on till we go to the end, tan 88, tan 89. So half of the sequence we will write as 90 minus something, and half of the sequence as normal it is given. So now tan 90 minus 89 is cot 89. Tan 90 minus 88 is cot 88, and so on, right? So now we keep the like terms together. For example, cot 89 into tan 89, cot 88 into tan 88, cot 87 into tan 87, and so on. Cot 44 into tan 44, and then we will have tan 45 as 1. On calculating, we get cot 89 into tan 89 is 1. Similarly, for all the pairs, we will have answer as 1, and in between we will have tan 45 as 1. So finally the answer will be 1 into 1 into 1 dash 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 tan 45, and the final answer will get as 1. I hope it is clear. You can listen to it once again and you will get the clear idea how this question was done. Okay. So finally, let's see the last question. The question is cos 80 degree divided by sin 10 degree plus cos 59 degree cosec 31 degree. Now in such questions, you convert only one of the function as 90 minus something. Don't change both the functions, right? See here, I have written cos 80 is equal to cos of 90 minus 10 degree. Similarly, for cosec 31 degree, I have written as cosec 90 minus 59 degree, right? So I get cos 90 minus 10 degree divided by sin 10 degree plus cos 59 degree and cosec 90 minus 59 degree, right? So I get cos 90 minus 10 is equal to sin 10, that is sin 10 degree divided by sin 10 degree, and cosec 90 minus 59 degree is equal to sec 59 degree, right? So I am getting sin 10 by sin 10 plus cos 59 into sec 59. So I get 1 plus cos 59 into 1 by cos 59, because sec theta is reverse of cos theta. So finally I get the answer as 1 plus cos 59 into 1 by cos 59, that is 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, right? I hope you got it. So the important thing here is we have to memorize the 3 identities, the 6 trigonometric ratios, and the formation of tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta, cot theta is equal to cos theta by sin theta. And as far as the standard angles are concerned, you can just remember the first line, that is sin theta values, and thereafter you can easily find the value of any other trigonometric function. So class, this was about trigonometry. I have explained each and everything very clearly. So just keep revising and keep learning, do as many sums as possible. And for all other videos of class 10th important topics, you can go to the description box of this video. You will get a playlist 10th standard mathematics, and more fundamentals you will find in 6th, 7th, 8th. You can see any of the playlist and clear all your doubts over there. Thank you class. Love you all. Goodbye. Bye bye.